Hey guys, what is going on? So it's finally here, the Umidigi S5 Pro. And to be honest, I am so hyped up for this phone because it's a full screen phone, no notch, has a pop-up camera, which is my favorite solution to the notch so far. And an in-display fingerprint sensor. And we have the Helio G90T. And I heard that this CPU is supposed to be blazing fast. 6 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. Micro SD slot. This phone seems to take all the bells and whistles. The screen is 6.4 inches full HD. The battery is 4680 milliamp hours. This whole phone costs $250, and we're gonna see if for that price it is worth it. I did buy this originally from the Umidigi official store, but they kind of screwed me over and they canceled the shipment for whatever reason. So thank God I ordered from another seller. So we have our typical Umidigi box. They use this type of box for all of their phones, and Umidigi, you need a new box design. Come on, this is getting old. Okay, we have a new thank you note. Looks like it says more or less the same thing as it does all the time, just a different color. And here we go, we have the Umidigi S5 Pro. And I'm not gonna be like most reviewers. I'm just gonna get right into the unboxing. We have our typical case, and okay, this phone feels very thick. That is glass, alright, glossy chassis. And you have our specs. Peel this off, and wow, this phone feels thick in the hand. Overall, a pretty good looking phone. Haven't turned on the display yet. Let's see if we get anything special. The box, nope. Typical pamphlet, charging brick, USB. Oh, and what's this? We have a dongle because this doesn't have a headphone jack. All right. Wow. I can already tell this is a vibrant display. Colors are pretty nice already, I can tell. Wow, would you look at that? So this truly is a full screen smartphone. You can't even tell that the chin is there. So they did a pretty good job of that. I'm gonna set this up and get back to you. Okay, so if anyone's wondering how the fingerprint unlock works, like how you set it up, this is how it's gonna be like basically. It says wait, finger touch. Okay, nice fingers there. Up, down, what? Okay. I guess it's telling me where to place my finger. Okay, I'm gonna change position there. So yeah, this is an optical fingerprint scanner. We're scanning right now, and okay, we're gonna test that later. Okay, so here we are. The phone is all set up. So we have our classic Umidigi skin. Oh, and second thought, okay, this isn't classic, this is new. Alright, looks pretty nice actually. We have something called children what? Children's space. Okay, this is weird, let's open this. Okay, I guess this is like a parental protection thing. Let's see if we can't uninstall it. But I bet we could disable it at some point. So yeah, display is absolutely gorgeous. The colors are great. The sharpness is great. This isn't Umidigi's first AMOLED phone display. They also have the Umidigi X, and this is noticeably better than the Umidigi X. I won't show it side by side because the camera wouldn't show it right, but visually, I mean, this is way better than the Umidigi X. Alright, so we have some knife fit, and as you can see, already loaded, so this phone is pretty fast. Alright, and no surprise, it is running pretty good. Wouldn't notice the difference between this and the Snapdragon 865, that's for sure. Alright, we get the point. Now we have Wind Rider. Okay, so Wind Rider is no stutter. I mean, this isn't the most demanding game. I'd say this is like a semi-demanding game. Okay, so light games, this phone can definitely handle, no problems. Alright, so this is me moving around before changing the graphics. Okay, not bad. Literally not lagging a single bit. Now we're gonna try and up the graphics. HD. Okay, HDR not available, not a problem. Frame rate is set to high. Okay, everything is set to high, I guess. So, alright. That frame rate doesn't look like 60, that's for sure. But you know, there's no stuttering, there's no frame rate drops, there's no nothing. This game runs perfectly, in my opinion. And just let you know, keep in mind this phone is already pretty warm. Not hot, just warm. We're gonna mute these people. I would say, you know, we're gonna give it a bit more time. I've definitely seen worse. Um, I'd say the frame rate is about 45, 50. Between 40 and 45, I'd say, is the most accurate right now. Alright, so the game is still going strong. Okay, okay, not bad. Okay, not bad. I do sense a bit of distortion. Okay, this is a bit quiet. Okay, not bad. You know, the quality is decent, maybe slightly below average. I did hear a bit of distortion, unfortunately. This was max volume. So, you know, the speaker is, you know, it's not great. And it's pretty quiet, so you're gonna have a hard time using the speaker in like a loud public place. And you don't have a headphone jack, but they do include a dongle, so at least there's that. And you know, Bluetooth headphones, all that. I rarely use that headphone jack as it is. I'm more of a speaker person, so I personally like using the phone speaker. So this is a bit of a disappointment for me, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Here we go, popping up the camera for the first time. Oh my god, did you hear that noise? Oh my god. That is the loudest pop-up sound I've ever heard. It's the motor itself. It's not a sound effect or anything, or is it? Wait, let me listen to this close up. Yeah. It's the worst sounding pop-up camera motor I've ever heard. So let's see if it has a auto retraction. Nope. Oh, it does. Drop alert. Front camera will close. Okay. Okay, so it does have an alert. It feels like I'm hurting the phone just by doing that. We're gonna take our first selfie. So this is 16 megapixels. Already looking good in the viewfinder. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's take this outside. Okay, so I really like the colors that this camera is producing. I like the nice bokeh effect it does when you take a picture close up. Now some of these pictures are 48 megapixels. Some of them there's an option called UHD, which is Ultra HD picture mode. So there's that. And I can't really tell the difference between them, so tell me what you think overall of the picture quality. Okay, believe it or not, this is 4K video on the rear-facing camera on the Umidigi S5 Pro, and this is the first time I have seen 4K on one of these Chinese phones. So on the viewfinder here, the frame rate looks pretty bad, but I don't know, it might look better on the computer itself. So this is 4K video for you, and we're gonna do full HD just for the heck of it. Okay, this is full HD video and the frame rate already looks way better. So I don't know if like this is this is me watching it through the viewfinder. So okay, we're gonna try the autofocus. Okay, tapping on the screen. Okay, full HD video. Now when I was taking pictures, the autofocus was actually pretty good. Like it locked onto the subject instantly when I was taking pictures of those flowers and stuff. So we're gonna go back to 4K and see how it handles autofocus. All right, this here we are in 4K again. Okay, so yeah, this one looks pretty good, you know, cinematic. Now we're gonna go over to this bush and do the same thing. Yeah, not bad, but I hope that the frame rate is just through the viewfinder itself and not like how the actual video is gonna look like. So yeah. Okay, this is the front-facing camera, and the front-facing camera does not do 4K, so this is full HD, and you know, looks pretty good. The colors look good, frame rate looks good, and except for my hair, but that's another story. But you know, I'm walking here. I think this is pretty good for vlogging. Um, that's on the viewfinder, and yeah, nothing else to say about the front-facing video. Okay, so a few extra things before I get to the final thoughts. So we don't have an always on display. This is our lock screen. Looks like we have a dynamic lock screen over here. But the fingerprint sensor itself, let's try and use that real quick. It showed up here for a second ago. Alright, let's do it like this. How did I get it? Oh, okay, so it's a left to wake mechanism, okay? Worked a second ago. Alright, so yeah, it's not reliable, not fast either. See, even from the lock screen, it was pretty slow. From those promo videos, it looked a lot faster. Alright, so phone is here, we pick it up. Nothing, okay. I guess it's the way I'm holding it because I'm holding it in a pretty awkward way right now so you guys can see it. But anyway, let's just say that for now the fingerprint sensor is, you know, it's decent. Not fast, not reliable, but decent. And since this is Android 10, we do get those Android 10 gestures and built-in dark mode. And in the settings themselves, nothing really special over here. I looked for an always on display, couldn't find it. Final thoughts, should you get this phone? Now, you know, I've used it for over an hour so far, maybe even less. But right now, you can get this phone for around $250. And for the specs themselves, you know, 6 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. That's more than my S20 Ultra. Full screen. The pop-up, you know, I'd have to say it's the worst pop-up mechanism that I've seen. And I've seen a lot of pop-up cameras. Even Elephone, like they made a phone that's around $100. It seemed better than this. I mean, you know, you open it, not only is it slow, it makes a horrible noise. And you have a bit of wiggling. The whole thing is made of metal, so that's good. There's a bit of wiggling, but that's normal, you know. You know, for the price, this phone is perfect. But you know, $250, you are making a bit of sacrifices, you know. Speaker's not so good. The fingerprint sensor's not so good. Vibration motor's not so good. But for the price, it's perfectly fine, you know. These aren't things that are gonna bug you day to day unless you're used to like the most insane phones, you know, S20 Ultra, Red Magic, you know, all that stuff. But I'd say, like, this is definitely a phone that I could daily drive, mainly because of the battery life, the speed. This phone performs pretty good. This phone performs like how a $500 phone would perform. Not to mention the camera is pretty good too. We don't have autofocus that's bad. Autofocus is pretty good. It was a bit jumpy, but it does get the job done. So yeah, if you are looking for a phone that's $250, you know, a phone that you're not gonna keep for too long, because you know, I can't guarantee that too many updates will come, but yeah, I'd say this is definitely a great phone. So I will be switching to this phone later today, and I'm gonna put my SIM in it, use it for a few days, and then make another video, a follow-up video, to see if I can find anything else about this phone and how it's like to really use it. So stay tuned for that video, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.